Kind of hard to film here. Kind of an interesting effect on the scope. I tried turning up the brightness so you can see all those frequencies. But I'm on 2.2 volts per division and it's going off the screen with lots of frequencies. Um, Maybe I'll zoom in right there. Kind of try to hide this part. You can kind of see all those spikes. Now, if I turn this down, maybe you can see the whole thing better. Then, I don't know why the light is doing this with my camera, but it's all smeared in one direction like this. And, anyways, this is what I've been working on here. And essentially, this Bendini motor is pulsing this coil. And I got all these LEDs going off of these secondaries. So this is isolated from the current from this Bendini motor. So this is just the flux switching, basically through this, just from the motion of that Bendini motor and the movement of the pulse going through this coil is the main thing. And then, yeah, you can hear it pick up frequency and change. It's kind of interesting. It changes depending on like the amount of LEDs in there. It's kind of hard to see, but let's change the duration. So I'm going up in frequency. So that's just as high as what I can read basically right there. And then if I were to go down in the volts per division, that's as big as we go at 10. And we don't really see much. But then we get down to half a volt per division. We see noise going all the way to the top of the screen, but it's faint. And we're at 0.2 volts per division. It's going off the screen. And then when we get down into smaller divisions, we see more characteristics of it. So they're just kind of interesting. So this is measuring this coil right here, which is completely decoupled and isolated, right? And then if I were to, let's say, yeah, we're at 20 microseconds. That's our duration right now. I'll just touch it. So that's me touching the positive probe. This is me touching the ground. That's not touching the ground. So you can see it's like a vacuum pump off the ground. Yeah, we're at half a volt per division right now with these spikes. Kind of hard to see, but it is what it is. And you can see my neon bulb here is, maybe you can't see it, but it's getting black on the housing and burning up. And that's more of an orange glow. These ones are slightly more purplish. And if I walk around here, I don't know, the light seems to be polarizing. Same with the screen. If I turn this off, I guess still doing it. But you can see that it's not ringing as loud anymore. But when I zoom in, you can see all that noise and that negative voltage bias. If I go to like even more zoomed in, So that's at 50 millivolts per division, and I'll touch the ground. So this is me touching the ground. So yeah,